Hey everybody, this is John, and this is week 13 of Pokemon Battles. These are random Wi-Fi battles. Fortunately, there are none between me and TCC, the greatest duel ever made in Pokemon. So, we didn't fight this week. That's what happened. So, um, what we do have here is two battle between two random players. This battle was found online, using the Pokemon, using the Pokemon within game random battle finder. You can watch other people's battle videos that are uploaded, so it's wonderful. We are going to see a Hydreigon versus a Gengar here. There's really no doubt about who's going to win that one. He does decide to use Shadow Ball anyways, in spite of perhaps not knowing that it wasn't very effective. I don't see why else. And I just now noticed these Pokemon aren't level 100, so you know, this is what happens when you don't check the battles too well before that. All I did really was screen for turns because I didn't want anything that was either too short or too long. So. But they're close enough, so I don't know. They're not max level, which makes me think they're probably not EV trained. So well, fuck it, we're gonna watch anyways. He's gonna use Dragon Rush. He's just bringing Volcarona, a bad switch against the Dragon. Actually, this might be a bad battle in general. Flame Body, it's gonna take down a Dragon slowly. It doesn't really do anything to his attacks though because he is a special sweeper. We've already mostly seen that. He did use Dragon Rush though, which is a physical attack, I believe. So maybe he's trying to hit on both sides of the spectrum. Hydreigon can do that, but I wouldn't make him a mixed sweeper if I could avoid it. He's gonna use Dragon Rush here against Tyranitar. Tyranitar is gonna set up the Sand Rush, not Sand Rush, but you know what I mean, Sandstorm. So with Sand Stream, he's gonna use. I think that was Hyper Beam. I have no fucking clue what that was. Sorry. I don't know what that was. I've never seen that animation before. So we're seeing moves I've never seen before. Maybe it was Dragon Pulse or something. Tyranitar is just gonna it was Hyper Beam. It didn't do any damage to the Hydreigon. Obviously, Hydreigon causing some major problems for this team, but the burn is gonna take it down, combined with the residual damage of just being in there against three other Pokemon. It's already done a considerable amount of damage though for a lead. That's exactly what you want if you're gonna lead with a sweeper like that. Is you want to just do a lot of damage right off the bat. You don't want to pull out right away. There were a couple other battles we watched this week. They do that. They pull out their leads right away without setting anything up here. So Tyranitar now going to cause problems. I do see a the advanced form of Lillipup, which name I do not know because it's not very good. I've never seen anyone use it, I don't think, so he's going to come back with it. I think that was that might have been Giga Impact. So, this is obviously not a match for professionals. This is level 63, whatever this thing is called. I think it's called like Herd something. It's like a herd dog or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter. He's going to send in Falco. And Fezant. He's going to use Fly against the Tyranitar. Probably the best choice here. He's going to use Stone Edge in response. It does miss. He is flying high in the air. Stone Edge is not going to hit that. If you watch the animation for Stone Edge, the stones actually come out of the ground. So remember that. They don't fly through the sky. They come from the ground. He's going to use Stone Edge here. The flying doesn't do too much damage. He does miss with Stone Edge. Oh no, this is big trouble now for Tyranitar here. He's going to fly up again, and this is going to hit and probably kill off Tyranitar. Killing a Tyranitar with an Unpheasant. I never thought I'd see it, especially when it's 10 levels below it. We'll see what happens here. The Sandstorm wearing away at the Unpheasant, making his life miserable. Tyranitar, meanwhile, just happily sitting there. Did that kill him? It sure did. So Tyranitar goes down to a level 65 Unpheasant. He was level 75, so not something you'd expect to see. And not a Pokemon you'd expect to be seen against the Tyranitar, but either way, there it is. So there, and Fezant avoiding everything. It's like a goddamn, it's like the Flash out there. It doesn't want to get hit. He's gonna use Fly again. He's just gonna stick with it. He says it worked against Tyranitar. God damn it! If I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna use it again. I don't know what else option he had. Maybe Fezant has access to a fighting move. I don't know if he has that quite like Staraptor though. So he's going to get hit with the Fly here. It does decent damage. The level difference, apparently, in Fezant's got a decent attack because the level difference isn't making that much difference in terms of how much damage it's doing. It obviously would do more. He's going to use Stone Edge here with the Hydreigon. It's going to kill off Pheasant, no doubt about that, when it does hit. So that is the end of the reign of Pheasants. It's too bad to go see that go down. There aren't enough Pheasants being used, I would say. So he's going to use Throw here. It's once again lower. We can see who put more time into the game. This kind of reminds me of our first week of Pokemon battles where we're not quite level 100. Everyone's training to see how high they can get. He's going to use Storm Throw here. I don't know anything about this move. It's super effective because he is Dark type, so it's obviously a fighting move. It does do decent damage, I guess, because it killed him off. And considering the level difference, it probably wouldn't kill him off if it doesn't do at least decent damage. Sandstorm is wearing away at him. So there's that. Throw is kind of a bulky Pokemon. We don't really see him too often. He's got Samurott here. Samurott's going to use Surf. Throw is decent on the special side, so we do see he lives through that. He's going to use Superpower here, so this is pretty much the end. And he knows that this is all he's got left here. So he's going to use Superpower. It doesn't even do halfway damage. That probably can be accounted to the level difference. So as I was saying, this kind of reminds me of our first week where everyone's training up to get as high as they can. It always ends up with someone being much higher than everybody else. He's going to use Aqua Jet here because he doesn't want to take the chance, even though he saw that Surf was faster than him. He doesn't want to take the chance that this time Throw uses Mach Punch with his -2 attack and does a ton of damage. So I can't really blame him for that. He does kill him off. Either way, it doesn't really matter. He would have killed him with either. He's going to come back with, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, Bisharp. He's going to use Bisharp. He's going to use, I think that was Night Slash. This is his highest level Pokemon we've seen so far, level 77. Does decent damage there. He does kill off Samurott. We'll see what he's got here to deal with this. There are multiple choices. Priority, Water, pretty much anything that can hit him for neutral damage is going to kill him off, especially if it's special. He's got Kyurem left, though, so, well, fuck, he's going to use Dragon Pulse. It's a very high level. Obviously, this guy wouldn't call it the Kyurem because he knew he was going to do a ton of damage. I knew he wouldn't take long to level that thing up. He's going to get broken here, though, and this is going to do decent damage. It doesn't do as much as I expected, though. Kyurem's defense is not that high. He's got terrible defensive typing because of that ice typing. We'll see if he can kill him off in time. Here he is. Does have the steel type working to his advantage here with Bisharp. He's not taking as much damage as he would normally. He's going to keep going with the, I don't know, what was that, Iron Head? Maybe Iron Head would be the better choice here. He does use it there. I think that's what he used. It does kill off Kyurem. And did he just win the battle? He did. He sure did. So, there you go. That was kind of an interesting battle in terms of the switches around there. So, we saw Hydreigon kind of do a lot of damage at the beginning, and I mean, to be honest, the Nier player kind of held the battle most of the time, so maybe it wasn't as good as it seemed. I mean, there were a lot of Pokemon dying, though. We didn't see Hexerus, which is too bad because undoubtedly it was probably leveled way higher than everything else and would have swept everything and made that a terrible video to watch. So, I have to thank him for using the herded dog. Where's that thing at? It's on the end there. Lillipup, I'll just call it Lillipup because that's what it is to me. Top guy using some more OU threats, but not coming through an advantage because he wasn't using his Pokemon to the best potential, to be honest. We saw a lot of strange play out of Tyranitar. Volcarona didn't do anything. Volcarona should have been a much bigger threat against that team, but it wasn't. So there you have it. That was a decent battle, even though the Pokemon weren't level 100. So hopefully the next one's level 100. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Bye.